Welcome to Carbonize This, where we turn everyday items into carbon. Some of the kids that watch our channel have asked us to carbonize donuts, so that's what we're going to do today. First up, we have a cream-filled donut with confetti sprinkles, and then a regular donut with icing and sprinkles. Here we have a Krispy Kreme light and airy donut, and then one of their denser cake donuts. We're going to put these donuts in the box and then carbonize them together. We're going to do a Batman versus Superman challenge to see which one survives our carbonizer. Now we know the Man of Steel is resistant to heat, so we're going to have to level the playing field a little. Because we've seen some crazy things happen with sugar, we're going to put our Kryptonite in this tin. Time to load them up. We're going to put these in the back. We'll put our Kryptonite here in the back. Next we'll put our box donuts in. Man, who took a bite out of my donut? Time to seal it up. We got it sealed up. Time to light the wood in the firebox. That fire is going to heat up the barrels where the donuts are, and then the donuts are going to off-gas all the volatile compounds and leave just the carbon behind. We're going to let this burn for a few hours, and then once it cools down, we'll check out the donuts. Okay, it's time to see how the donuts turned out. Oh, wow. Well, the sugar did what the sugar does. They stayed pretty well intact. I'm actually a little surprised. These are the two donuts that had the sprinkles on them. And you can see this is the one that somebody took a bite out of. I'm not sure how that happened. But the sprinkles and the icing all melted and flowed across the plate here, the tray. And then the filling of this one looks like it leaked out. And so all this sugar here, what sugar does when it's heated is it'll bubble and turn to caramel. And then when you take it to high temperatures like we did, it then took that caramel and carbonized it. We're going to take a little bit of this sugar. It often makes kind of a metallic sound when we break it. Let's see. No, not this time. A little bit lighter and airier compared to the other experiments. Let's see if we can make that metallic clink when we drop the pieces on one another. A little bit. It's definitely not as dense as the sugar that we've carbonized in the past. We'll move the donuts over here to the table. Here are the two donuts. Let's check them out on the bottom. Yeah, nice shiny little bit of sugar that carbonized. And let's see if we can break it in half. Oh yeah. Yes, but it is completely powder. Here's frosting that filled up the middle. Let's try to snap that out. It's definitely harder than the donut itself. Here's that cream-filled donut. It's pretty light. Does that feel? It feels a little bit sticky there. That's probably just oils that did not get burned off. Do you think it's hollow on the inside? There's the bottom. Let's find out. I don't think I can break it in half. Oh, there we go. You know, it really wasn't that hollow, just a tiny little bit where the cream filling was. That would make some good charcoal. Here's the Krispy Kreme box that has two donuts in it. You can still read the logo right here. Let's see if we can open the box. Two lovely carbonized donuts. Can you guess which one was the glazed and which one was the cake donut? Based on these results, I think this is the traditional glazed donut and this is the cake donut. Okay, we're going to try to move each one of these to the table. It's going to take part of the box with it. I'll break up this box real quick. Let's see if these two will clink together like metal. A little bit. Let's look at the bottom. Oh, look, you can see the box. My wife's positive that this is the cake donut and this is the glazed. I think it's the opposite. She thinks this is the cake because of the rough texture and that the glaze was smooth. I think this was the cake because of how dense it is compared to this one. She also thinks this is the cake donut because it was more fatty and that fat is gonna off-gas. So which do you think it was? Are you Team Mike, this is the glaze and this is the cake? Or are you Team Wife, where this is the glazed and this is the cake? Well, let me know in the comments. When she goes back and edits the video, we'll find out. So Team Wife thinks this is the cake. It is actually the glazed. No, I'm never wrong.
Oh, yes, you are.
Let's break it open. See, that is glazed. Nice hollow donut. All the sugar that carbonized. Okay, so here is the cake donut.
Original.
Let's see what it looks like. So the battery died when we were breaking the donut open, but this is the one that I believe to be the cake donut. Let's listen to how it sounds when I break it open. I'm gonna go to the other donut, the one I believe to be the glazed. Now we're gonna reveal the footage to see which of us were right, Team Wife or Team Mike. We're gonna put these donuts in the box and then carbonize them together. Two lovely carbonized donuts. And the winner is Team Wife. All right, let's check out our superhero donuts. All right, which one's which? Okay, we've got unity in the marriage once again. We both believe this to be Batman and that to be Superman. So all is good. In a more serious note, let's look at the results here. So each one of them had the candy, the sugar candy on top and icing. So what happened naturally is that sugar melted, hit the pan, and then, like we've said before, turned to caramel and then was carbonized. These actually look like little hamburgers. But doesn't that look like a carbonized hamburger? Maybe that one with cheese? We pitched this as a Batman versus Superman video. So let's look at some differences here. Right away, on the Batman donut, there's a very high gloss sheen on it. You can see it comes down around here and pours out this way. But the Superman donut is very pale. There's not a lot of high gloss. You know, they're both made out of roughly the same material, you know, the same basic donut, the same filling. So not exactly sure why this happened, but that's one difference between the two of them. So based on looks, I think Batman won. If you look at that high gloss shine, it just looks cool. And Superman looks like a burnt hamburger. So I would say Batman won based on looks. Okay, what we're gonna do is our next test is we're gonna do a strength test. I'm gonna take both the donuts and smash them together and see which one breaks first. But before I do that, I've gotta pull Batman out of this little trap of glue, of sugar. Okay, so let's see which one breaks first. Looks like Batman. I'll try a little bit harder. Oh, I think Batman broke first, but they're pretty close. Being the same type of donut on the inside, they're gonna be similar density. So. Oh, I think we just created a new enemy for Batman and Superman. The Carbonizer. I win. Here's our Kryptonite, which was really just some rock candy. Looks like we turned it into cotton candy, although I'm not going to eat this one. So it's got this nice sheen on it, and it's actually so shiny that it's reflective. I can see myself a little bit in the candy here. Let's grab some of the sugar from our Batman and Superman donuts. And we've got the rock candy here, and look at some differences. So this is a lot harder. It's more brittle, but it feels harder. But it's not very dense. And of course, this is not very dense. And now we'll just crush our carbonized kryptonite here. It's like a fine powder. Carbonized sugar. If you have any ideas on things you want us to carbonize, put them in the comments below and we'll see if we can do it. See you next time.